Well, occasionally I will make videos about cars, how to fix things on cars. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm just your average Joe. Once in a while I can fix things. My wife has a 2017 Ford Explorer. We're getting ready to take a trip, and we got the light on in the dash telling us that the tires are out of air pressure, or out of whack. One's low, one's high. So of course we go to the gas station to get air, and unfortunately we didn't realize that when you buy aluminum valve stem covers and you put them on brass fittings, I had no idea, but there's a chemical reaction with salt and stuff on the road, and it will actually seize those onto your brass stems. I did not know that. So do not buy the cheap, first of all, do not buy the cheap aluminum, the aluminum valve cap covers. These things, do not buy these, okay? Use the black rubber ones. Stay away from these, or maybe use steel. Don't use aluminum, because the aluminum will actually weld itself to the brass, and then guess what? We couldn't get them off. So then we Googled, what is it going to cost? It says you're going to replace all 4 valve stems. For this type of vehicle, it's $140. It's a lot of money. A lot of people can't afford $140. So I Googled and trying to figure out how we're going to fix this situation. Everybody said use heat. So I tried using heat, and I bought myself one of these long lighters, and I sat out here for about 40 minutes on the thing trying to get it to go. It would not go at all. And as you can see what I did here, that's what we're talking about here. You see how I have this and this. Okay, I tried 2 pairs of pliers. I tried channels and regulars. These did not work at all in any way. But I managed to get 2 off so far. Here's the one. I really mangled this one. And in the process, there's a rubber coating back here on the valve stem. I managed to destroy the rubber coating. Thankfully, this is brass, because if you have just a rubber one and you tear this up, you're going to have a leak. But because it's just a rubber coating over brass, I shouldn't have to worry about any types of leaks. But this is what I decided to do. The heat wasn't working. Double pliers weren't working. So what I thought to do was get myself this giant file. Now remember, that's aluminum. I wasn't sure how long this was going to take, but actually wasn't bad at all. So all I did was I take a heavy duty file like this, protect the stem, protect the rim, and just stay in this one spot and just keep going back and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And what you're looking for is for this, you're looking for the brass threads underneath this. You don't want to go into the brass threads, because then you'll ruin the threads. So you'll actually see like a shadow of the valve stem threads when you get so far. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to get it down to there, and then I'll show you what you're looking for, okay? So this is what you're going to look for as you file it down. You see those little ribs there? We've gotten into the brass valve stem now. Now this should come off with no problem at all, now that we're that close. Looks like it's still going to fight though. Let's see if we get it locked here. And if it's not coming off, then what you do is just reposition and file some more. So that's what I think I might have to do. But that's what you're going to look for. I'm going to go a little deeper. But as you can see, and you don't want to hit the brass. Whatever you do, you don't want to hit the brass and ruin the stem. But that's pretty much what you got to do. I'm 3 down. This is my last one. So for those of you out there who have a vehicle with these chrome valve caps on it, and you have a brass fitting, you'll know that this is brass under the rubber coating. These will weld themselves, and they will be impossible to get off, and you're going to have to go to the extreme. If you go to a professional mechanic, it's you $140 or more. You can use heat, but heat didn't work for me. Hopefully this will help you out. Use the file, like I said, the file I have right here. Just go back and forth like I showed you in the video. Good luck, enjoy, and sorry you're having trouble, but there's a way out. Have a great day. And as you can see, just to add on, there's the corrosion. That's your corrosion. Take a file, you file it down. It's the easiest way. See that? There's no way you would have been able to get that off with pliers or anything like that. So to avoid this, do not buy the aluminum valve caps. Do not buy these aluminum and put them on brass, whatever you do. And you know what? Most of these are brass, so I wouldn't buy these at all. If you're going to get them, I think you would want to get steel, or you would want to get the black rubber caps, because I was told that there's a chemical exchange between the brass and the aluminum when you add like winter, like salt and stuff like that, or moisture, and that's what adheres these. So there you go. You use a file it down, 2 pairs of pliers to weaken it, and there she gets off. All right, hope this helps.